A big week, a big day, a big night for Apple. After just announcing their newest products, the tech giant will release their earnings today right after the bell. The company is expected to post strong earnings with share price going up 33.8%, revenue up more than 16% from last year. Joining us now to discuss is Lou Basenese, Chief Technology Analyst and founder of Disruptive Tech Research. Lou, all eyes on Apple. What do you, first of all, let the audience know you are bullish. You are very bullish on Apple. What does the street expect and what does Lou expect?
All right. Yeah, I've been unapologetically an Apple fanboy since January 2014. Got called brain dead for calling a no-brainer buy, and thankfully have been vindicated. And I think there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't be bullish on Apple right now. They're a Goliath running around in a world without any Davids. They're going to put up, like you mentioned, double-digit profit growth, double-digit sales growth. And really the key number to focus on is the average sales price. Apple jumped from low 600s to over $700 last quarter. There's some analysts that think it could go as high as $800 this quarter, which would be a great read for that all-important holiday quarter. So honestly, the street is expecting a solid report. I think there's a potential for an upside surprise. And this report for Apple is all the more important given what's happened in the month of October in the tech sector. The last FANG stock to report is going to set the tone for the tech sector as we close out this year.
And to your point, I think in the last quarter, average selling price were up 19% year over year. And even though they don't break out their most expensive phones, right, the iPhone X, obviously when you see that go up, you know people are buying these iPhone X's. And Amazon, the reason that stock got hit is they gave guidance for the current quarter, the holiday quarter, saying it was going to grow 20%. Well, last year it grew at 30%. Some took it as an indictment on overall holiday sales. I took it as an indictment on Amazon and more competition. But how critical is guidance, particularly going into a holiday season where Amazon casts some doubts?
Yeah, look, I think I agree with you. It's isolated to Amazon, but we'll get the proof in the pudding tonight when Apple issues its guidance for the holiday quarter. Right now, the analysts are expecting 77.7 million iPhones will be sold in this holiday quarter. So a guide above that will be very contrary to what Amazon's saying, and I think Apple's about 6% below its all-time high. I think we're within spitting distance of hitting that on an upside surprise here today.
China always an intangible, but more and more a critical part. I don't think the tariffs have had any issues there, but we know China's economy has slowed a lot. We heard from luxury watchmakers and other luxury goods sellers like Louis Vuitton that issues are bad with the Chinese consumer. How critical is that? Could that be where we see a letdown?
We could see some weakness there. If you remember, if we go back a year or two, Apple struggled in China, but now they've returned to growth there. I think last quarter they were up 18% sales there. But yeah, it's a key factor. The tariff issue is much ado about nothing for Apple in terms of the iPhone. Apple's all about the iPhone, and we know the tariffs are not impacting that product. So from that vantage point, China's not a concern. From the growth vantage point, we'll see. We'll find out in less than 2 hours. All
right, Lou fanboy, thank you very much. We'll see what happens. I'll be thinking about you when that number comes out. I've got it in my retirement account. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Amen, Charles.
Hey, the market's kicking off November in the green. Of course, that was a horrific October. The question now, this rally, as we go into the final hour of trading, this has been the most pivotal time of the day. So stay with us. We'll be right back.